Have you ever just felt off for no reason, maybe a little irritable? Or on the flip side, have you ever felt that brain fog suddenly lift right after a good meal? Well, today we're diving into that powerful and often overlooked connection between what's on your plate and what's going on in your head.
It seems like such a simple question, right? But the answer? Oh, the answer is so much deeper and more fascinating than you might think. We're about to find out just how much our food choices can literally shape our mood and our mental health.
All right, first things first. Let's talk about food and feelings. We're going to get right to the heart of why what we eat has such a massive impact on our emotions.
I mean, think about it. We're all rushing around, life is crazy, and it's so easy to just grab whatever's quick and convenient. But that fast lunch or that late night snack, it's doing so much more than just filling you up. It is directly influencing your emotional state, right then and there.
And this all comes down to the mind-body connection. Now, this isn't some kind of vague, new age concept. It's a real, biological relationship. Your brain and your body are in constant communication. And you know what? Nutrition is one of the most important languages they speak.
Okay, so if food is that important, what are the actual ingredients our brain is crying out for? Let's get specific and look at the essential building blocks our minds need to feel good and stay stable.
First up on our list, omega-3s. Seriously, if your brain had a best friend for life, this would be it. These are absolutely non-negotiable for keeping things balanced up there.
So how do they work their magic? Well, omega-3s help balance out those superstar mood chemicals, dopamine and serotonin. This directly leads to more emotional stability and can even help take the edge off feelings of anxiety or sadness. And you can find these powerhouse fats in things like salmon and flax seeds.
Next, let's talk about the B vitamins. And you really have to think of them not as solo artists, but as a whole band, a dynamic ensemble working together to boost your mood.
We're talking specifically about B6, B9, which you might know as folate, and B12. These guys are crucial helpers in producing those exact same mood lifters, dopamine and serotonin. So making sure you get enough can truly make a noticeable difference in your overall mental wellness.
And now for the famous one, vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. And that nickname is perfect because it's absolutely essential for helping us maintain a sunny disposition.
Vitamin D is a key player in making serotonin, so it's probably no surprise that low levels are directly linked to things like depression and that winter slump so many of us get. And of course, our #1 source is just good old-fashioned sunlight. Finally, let's get into antioxidants. I love this analogy. Think of them as your brain's personal shield, its bodyguard, protecting it from all the daily stressors. So what exactly are they protecting it from? Something called oxidative stress. It sounds complicated, but it's basically damage from harmful substances that can lead to mood swings. Antioxidants like vitamin C and E jump in to fight off that damage, helping you build real, long-term emotional stability. Okay, we've gone through the science of these nutrients. Now for the really fun part. Where do we get them? Let's open the doors and take a peek inside nature's mood-boosting pantry. Here's a quick and easy shopping list for a happier brain. For those critical omega-3s, you've got salmon. For that mood-stabilizing folate we talked about, spinach is an absolute powerhouse. Berries are packed with those protective antioxidants. And for a fantastic all-around nutritional boost, you can't go wrong with nuts and seeds. But listen, nutrition is just one piece of this puzzle. It's a big piece for sure, but to get the whole picture of mental wellness, we have to look beyond the plate. We need to talk about herbs and some really crucial lifestyle habits.
Herbs like St. John's wort and ashwagandha have been used for literally thousands of years to help calm the mind and support emotional balance. This is not some new trend. This is ancient wisdom that we're rediscovering today.
Now, of course, you have to be smart about this. The #1 rule is to always talk to a healthcare professional first. After that, it's about doing your homework on good brands, starting with a low dose, and really just listening to your body and paying attention to how you feel. This really highlights the 2 pillars of well-being. Think of it like this. Your diet gives your brain all the amazing building blocks it needs, but your lifestyle, that determines how well your body can actually use those blocks. You really can't have one without the other. So, what's in that lifestyle pillar? 3 huge things. Regular movement to release those amazing feel-good endorphins. Getting good, sound sleep because we all know how cranky we get without it. And finding ways to manage stress, whether it's through mindfulness, meditation, or just taking a walk. All right, we have covered a lot of ground.
So let's bring it all home and figure out how we can turn all this amazing information into a real, practical plan that actually works for you.
And this is maybe the most important takeaway. Everyone's journey is unique. This is not about a massive overnight life overhaul. It's about starting small, making tiny, intentional changes, like adding a handful of berries to your oatmeal or making sure you get a 10-minute walk in. That's where the magic happens.
This quote from our source material just says it all perfectly. It's not just impressive, it's incredibly empowering to realize that the choices you make every single day, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, have a direct, powerful impact on how you feel.
So I'll just leave you with this one thought. If every single meal is a chance to nourish not just your body, but also your mind, what will you choose to feel today?